They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Ravens at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Henry. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. The run on third and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down at 6. Again, it's Henry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And out in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. On the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. In motion, Aguilar. On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Henry, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10.
At their own 15.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and yard.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Now Geno on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through coverage.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing is Smith.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. From the gun, here's Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Tucker with the extra point. It's now 14-0.
pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to put a little smoky into Bandit Lair. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off of play action, here's Smith.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He hits his target, Lockett.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
And quickly they get to the line. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. On third down, here's Hill. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. We have played 3 quarters. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Delfin away. In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Geno. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 37. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Again, Smith. And he bats
Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead right now, the effort hasn't lost one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Inside handoff, Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive the coach crazy.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 76 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a 1st down.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll roll him out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. On 1st down, it's Smith. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Geno now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. Throwing again is Smith. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And complete to Smith and Jigba. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The calmness of having played the ball here, no panic in his eyes, as knock it away.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Certainly